What happens when the smoothest operator in Formula One faces one of the biggest professional challenges of his career? Let's dive into the highs and lows of Carlos Sainz's dramatic 2024, from the heartbreak of his Ferrari departure to the triumphs that silenced his critics. Carlos Sainz's 2024 season was not just another year in motorsport history, it was a masterclass in resilience, adaptation, and defiance against the odds. For Sainz, this was the season when he not only fought for victory on the track but also grappled with a stunning announcement that reshaped his future in Formula One. This is the story of a man who was poised to remain a centerpiece at Ferrari, only to face the shock of being replaced by none other than Lewis Hamilton, an icon of the sport. How does a driver rebound from such a seismic career shift? The roller coaster began in mid-2024 with a bombshell announcement that sent shockwaves across the paddock. Ferrari, in an unexpected move, revealed that Lewis Hamilton would join the team for the 2025 season. Hamilton's arrival marked a shift in strategy for Ferrari, aligning itself with the most experienced and decorated driver of the modern era. The move, however, left Carlos Sainz without a seat at one of the most storied teams in Formula One history. For fans, the decision seemed abrupt. Sainz had been a consistent performer, showing remarkable adaptability and delivering crucial points. For Sainz, it was an emotional blow, as he had been assured by team principals that his future at Ferrari was secure. Carlos himself admitted, in a candid interview shortly after the announcement, that he was 99% certain he would stay with the Scuderia. The Spanish driver had built strong momentum in 2023 and was optimistic about his trajectory with the team. Being replaced, particularly in favor of a driver nearing the end of his career, felt like a betrayal. Athletes are often portrayed as emotionally impervious, yet this event underscored the vulnerability that even the best in the world experience. The sense of loss was palpable for Carlos. It was not just about a seat. It was about leaving a legacy at Ferrari, a team he had dreamed of representing since his childhood. Ferrari's decision wasn't entirely without precedent. The sport has seen similar shakeups before. Nico Rosberg's sudden retirement in 2016 led Mercedes to bring in Valtteri Bottas. Alonso's various comebacks and exits similarly reshaped team lineups. Yet, what made this instance particularly striking was the timing. Sainz was at the peak of his career, a driver in his prime being replaced by a veteran whose best years, arguably, were behind him. Ferrari's gamble wasn't just about performance, it was about image, branding, and securing a big-name pairing with Charles Leclerc. Rather than letting this setback define him, Sainz turned his disappointment into fuel for one of the most remarkable seasons of his career. The first half of 2024 saw him channel his frustration into razor-sharp performances. One of the standout moments came early in the season at the Australian Grand Prix. Just weeks after undergoing appendicitis surgery, Sainz stunned the paddock with an extraordinary win, showcasing his grit and determination. In Mexico, a track known for its demanding conditions, he secured pole position and followed it with a dominant victory, silencing any whispers about his capability as a top-tier driver. These performances weren't isolated. Sainz delivered consistent points finishes throughout the year, often outperforming his teammate Charles Leclerc. His ability to manage tires, execute daring overtakes, and maintain composure under pressure underscored his maturity as a driver. For many, Sainz's 2024 season wasn't just a rebuttal to Ferrari's decision. It was a statement to the entire paddock that he was far from finished. Central to Sainz's resilience was his support system. His father, rally legend Carlos Sainz Sr., played an instrumental role. Known for his own storied career in motorsport, Sainz Sr. provided not just technical insights but also the emotional grounding his son needed during this tumultuous period. His girlfriend and manager formed the core of his emotional pit crew, helping him navigate the personal and professional upheaval. Together, they reinforced the message that setbacks, no matter how public or painful, could be opportunities for growth. Reflecting on that challenging period, Carlos Sainz shared his thoughts on how the experience had a profound impact on him, shaping both his career and his personal growth. In a candid interview, he expressed a sense of pride in having faced such adversity, remarking that it ultimately strengthened him and helped him gain a deeper understanding of his identity. Sainz viewed the challenges not as setbacks but as opportunities for growth, acknowledging how they provided him with the resilience and clarity needed to navigate his journey. This perspective highlights a fundamental truth about Formula One, where the trials extend far beyond the racetrack. The sport is not solely a test of speed or skill. It's an arena that relentlessly challenges the mental fortitude of its competitors. Success in Formula One demands an unshakable spirit, as only those who endure its relentless pressures emerge stronger. Sainz's experience serves as a testament to the personal evolution that comes from facing adversity head-on, reminding fans and drivers alike that the path to greatness is often forged in moments of struggle. In the high-stakes world of Formula One, it's not just about surviving the competition but thriving despite the challenges. The end of 2024 brought another twist to Sainz's career. Rather than exiting Formula One or settling for a midfield role, he surprised many by signing with Williams for the 2025 season. For fans of the sport, this was both a nostalgic and intriguing move. Williams, a team steeped in F1 history but struggling for form in recent years, represented a chance for Sainz to lead a project much like Fernando Alonso did at Aston Martin. The announcement was met with optimism, particularly as Williams had shown signs of resurgence with new investments in technology and engineering talent. Joining Williams wasn't just another career move for Carlos Sainz, it was a statement. Sainz had always thrived in situations where he could be part of something transformative. From his early days at Toro Rosso, cutting his teeth in the relentless world of Formula One, to his stint at McLaren, where he played a key role in helping the team climb back into contention, Sainz had proven time and again that he wasn't just a driver. At Williams, he saw an opportunity to craft a new legacy. This wasn't about being labeled a Ferrari reject. It was about stepping into the role of a leader, shaping the future of a team steeped in F1 history. The move to Williams sparked inevitable comparisons to other drivers who had turned setbacks into comebacks. People remembered how Fernando Alonso clawed his way back to prominence after a rough spell at McLaren, or how Kimi Räikkönen returned to Ferrari and found a second wind in his career. Formula One, after all, isn't just a straightforward path to glory. It's a series of twists and turns that test resilience and adaptability. For Sainz, signing with Williams wasn't a step down. It was a strategic pivot. The chance to work with a team rebuilding its identity and striving to reclaim its place in the sport's elite was something he couldn't pass up. He didn't see himself as starting over, but as starting fresh. It was the perfect environment to channel his experience, leadership, and hunger for success. This wasn't the end of Sainz's journey. It was the start of an exciting new chapter. With Williams, he had the chance to redefine not just his career, but the future of a team that had long been searching for a way back to the top. Despite the highs and lows, Sainz's departure from Ferrari left the door open for a possible return in the future. At 30, he remains in the prime of his career, with plenty of time to make his mark. Formula One is a sport where longevity can yield surprising opportunities, as demonstrated by drivers like Alonso, who continue to compete into their 40s. For Sainz, the Ferrari chapter may be over for now, but the book isn't finished. Fans and aspiring drivers can draw several lessons from Carlos Sainz's 2024 journey. His resilience in the face of adversity underscores the importance of perseverance. When faced with rejection, he didn't retreat. He doubled down on his efforts and proved his worth. His reliance on a strong support system highlights the human side of the sport, reminding us that even the most skilled athletes need emotional backing. Finally, Sainz's story illustrates that setbacks aren't the end. They're often the beginning of a new, more rewarding path. Carlos Sainz's 2024 season will be remembered as a defining chapter, not because of the heartbreak of leaving Ferrari, but because of how he responded. In the face of doubt, he delivered performances that will be talked about for years. Was Ferrari right to replace Sainz with Hamilton? And will Williams be Sainz's platform for redemption? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more F1 insights.